Hey, viewers and viewesses, my name is John Strategist. Welcome back to Medal of Honor Allied Assault. This is another episode of this World War II shooter. Phil's joining me once again, like he did for the first episode.
I did for the first episode, yes. One of the classics, this, isn't it?
Indeed it is,
Medal of Honor Allied Assault. So let's see how we're getting on. So we've got to exfiltrate the base.
Exfiltrate, yes.
I didn't even know it was a bloody word.
I know. We're not escaping the base, Phil. We're exfiltrating the base.
Hello.
Jesus, someone's actually looking in the vents. Wow, that's something which enemies in video games classically never do, and yet in this one they do, apparently.
Oh my god, breaking all the fourth walls and norms. Breaking all the norms, that's what we're doing.
You know, this is a bit of a breaking a protocol.
I can't see a bloody thing.
I know, because you're watching over Skype.
It's completely black.
God, I know. Why can't you...
Oh, there we go, now I can see.
There you go, see. Oh, hello there.
Hi,
surprise.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker, yes. So how are you doing this evening then, Philip?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Yes.
Yeah.
O and K. Yes.
We've done two of the corners before this, both by id, Wolfenstein 3D and Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
Indeed, we did.
3D.
Yeah. So we're doing.
And now we're doing Medal of Honor 3D.
Medal of Honor 3D. Yes.
Everything is 3D today.
Everything 3D. Absolutely. Everybody loves a 3D game. Wow. Enemy in the vents. Would you Adam and Eve it?
Enemy in the vents. Not enemy through the vents, not enemy inside of a vent.
It's like Enemy at the Gates, a new war film coming to you from whoever made Enemy at the Gates, except it's Enemy in the Vents.
Enemy in the vents, dun dun dun.
Yes.
Oh, now we drop in.
Don't mind if I
unannounced.
drop in. There we are.
Into this room full of tables. Looks like a mess room.
Yes. Indeed, that was actually a bit of a waste of picking up that health pack because I was 50 and I was on 90.
I've just had a thought. Why, when like soldiers and people in the barracks, why is it called a mess hall? Is it? I know it's a place where you go and eat and everything. Is it because they make a mess?
I imagine it could be army slang in that respect. Yes.
Yeah. Well, suppose when you eat, you can get food everywhere, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Could be used to make a mess.
These bloody Nars eyes, I tell you.
I know.
They're awful.
They were nice people.
Yes, absolutely. Hitler, such a lovely person.
Oh, indeed. I mean, he cared for animals. He was an avid painter.
Hitler wasn't evil, he was just misunderstood.
That's it. Like creepers from Minecraft, all he needed was a hug.
Bloody hell. Not everything has to be related to Minecraft, laddie. Oh, God, there's a lot of Nazis.
Well, I could say the same to you. I could say, not everything is related to anime, Andrew.
Yes, I know. Whoa! Well, I'm Twitch shooting.
Poked his head round the corner.
Shouldn't have poked his head round. Oh, hello there. See you. Health. Give me that health.
What health? Where
Hello.
health? Health? Who's health? Who's a health?
Who's
Are
health?
you a health?
Health. I'm health,
Are
yes.
we all health? Oh, philosophical. Are we deep inside of us? Maybe we're all truly health.
Yes.
Oh, 65.
Hello. Come on.
Yellow? Bloody hell, that's been a bit colourist to all the other colours.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry to red, blue and green and all those for...
Yes. Well, no, we can't talk about General Yellow. He's one of your main rivals.
Yeah, he's a prick.
Yeah.
Just saying.
There you go.
He's a character we just made up right now. We're making up, this is canon, everybody. He's a prick.
He's a cannon. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
He's a cannon. He's a
Explodes
artillery
up
piece.
shit.
Yeah. Absolutely. What are we talking about?
God only knows.
I know. It's Lego talk, this film. This is absolutely
That's
Lego
it.
talk.
Well, it's always good to do a bit of talking through Legos.
Yes.
The one thing you do not want to step on.
Absolutely, yes. Nobody wants to step on a Lego piece. That stuff
Yes.
friggin'
I haven't touched or even played with Legos in a monumentally long time.
Yeah.
I know. It's the
know.
no, before that you had Duplo, didn't you?
Duplo, oh yeah, God.
Yeah, the bricks that were like Lego but bigger.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh God, there's got so many Nazis.
That's when you progressed on. When you progressed on from Duplo to Lego, then you knew we're starting to get more mature.
Yeah. That's a sign that you're becoming more and more of a creative genius as a child.
Oh yes.
Yes. Here they are.
Super
absolutely.
creative.
Yes. Oh dearie me. But Lego, stepping on Lego pieces, that's always, it's absolutely terrible, Phil. Don't know if you know this, but once I stepped on a Lego piece and had to have my leg amputated.
Oh, yeah, I thought there was something funny when the last time I saw you.
Yeah, see?
There at the Leeds Armouries. Yeah, you didn't mention it, but you had a prosthetic leg.
I had a prosthetic leg, yes. Indeed. And old friend of mine from primary school, old Billy Bob Joe, he once
Oh, I
fell
know it
over.
well.
I
Yeah.
know, face planted onto a Lego brick, had to have his face amputated.
Let's just not forget that we went to the same primary school. So
We did technically, yes.
yes. Until high school, and we moved to different ones. You obviously went closer to you, and I went out closer to me.
Yeah, I was too good to go to high school with you and all that, but sure.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Because my high school was only for the elite.
Yes, absolutely. And mine was for the
Snobs.
special kids.
That's it.
Yes. Come here. I know you're around that corner.
Kill them.
Where is he? There he is.
Kill them all.
Two of these, all these bold Nazis.
I know
they're
that.
one another. Oh, hello. Yeah, buggers.
You're doing good though. Doing
know,
good.
right?
I mean,
Hella
78
good.
health.
Yeah, there's more stuff to investigate down here, I do think.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Like a detective.
Oh, hello. This must be where that Nazi was poking up into the vent. Someone is. I hear footsteps.
He's there because he always expects someone to fall on his head. That's why he's put the chair there.
Yeah.
That bang.
Oh, hello.
That'd be a nice surprise.
Indeed it would.
They have someone drop onto your head. He'll just die.
There's so many of them. There's so many of them.
You're in a sort of Nazi base, aren't you?
Yeah.
So that probably explains it.
Absolutely.
So when was this game released?
2002. That was.
This was a 2002 game, right?
2002.
Not bad for 2002.
It's not, is it?
Year after Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, hello. There's a lot of wires over there.
The wires, yeah.
There's
Chain
radio
links.
Sets. Yes. There's big radios, Philip.
That's what you want. That's how they do some communication. Because unfortunately, back then, during that period of time, there was no computers. Or if there were computers, they were about the size of a double-decker bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This has been history with Red and Phil, or Red and
Yes.
Blue, should I say.
Do you know who the father of computing was?
Charles Babbage.
Good old Charles Babbage, who invented the analytical and differential engine.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the first ever computers.
You're getting all the educational stuff here.
Education. I remember there was a big exhibit at the Manchester Science Museum.
There was
on,
indeed.
on him. Yeah.
Babbage.
Good old museum that was. Oh, there's another.
Wow, that was an awkward moment. Just turned right
I know, he
around.
came out of nowhere.
I know, hello.
He nearly did you in.
Did me in good, yes. They're little gits. Yes.
They are little gits. I'm not going to argue with you there. They are little gits.
Yeah.
Some of them might be tall gits.
Some of them tall gits, some of them small, yeah. Because that's the thing about Nazis. They came in a range of sizes.
Little babby ones.
When they rolled them off
the
the
little
production
tally
lines.
ones.
When you said a little babby one, then I just had a weird mental image of a baby in a Nazi uniform.
Oh yeah, no, so did I. So did I.
Yes.
I think that's one of the enemies you fight in. Funnily enough, in one of the South Park games.
Really?
I can't remember if it's a Stick of Truth
A baby
or the
Nazi.
fractured butthole.
Oh, wow, those are some fantastic names for games. They are.
Yeah.
The fractured butthole. Was that a grenade? Ooh, it was a grenade. Ooh.
Oh god. Oh.
Was it a
Don't want to get on the wrong
granatum?
side of one of those. They'll rip your insides out.
Yeah, they're very temperamental. Well, they have very bad tempers to grenades.
They do,
People don't know this, but they're actually sentient, and they're a bit pissed off that they get thrown around and they blow up. And it's like,
And
well,
they're like-
that was a shit life for me.
Yeah, poor old grenades, if they were indeed sentient.
Yeah. What do you think would be the worst inanimate object to be if it was sentient, Phil?
Oh god.
There's a question and a half.
Yeah, that is a question. That's a funny old question. But what would it be? I mean, what thing gets? I'm just thinking what thing gets used, abused, or just like as soon as a person uses it, basically gets destroyed, or in like one instance.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking, like, for example, it would be pretty bad to be a pan of food because obviously hot.
Yeah, you're always going to get, and then the other times you just shoved in a drawer.
Yes.
In a dark drawer.
What a miserable existence it must be if one is a pan. Oh, hello.
Well, what about if you're a nuclear bomb?
Oof, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, you'd live a very boring life, wouldn't you? Because chances of you actually being used are very small. So
And then when you do get
in
used,
a hangar, yes.
when you do get used, it causes unbelievable devastation to everyone.
Yeah. Well, hello. Ooh, hey, there's a grenade. Bloody hell, that came flying at me.
Here we go. What about that? What about being a railing?
A railing. Well, that's a very boring existence.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop throwing grenades at me.
just being there all you do is just standing there, and all of a sudden, one day, someone puts their grotty, greasy hand on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, is there some health in here? Ah, yes there is. There we are, that's better. Ah, excellent. Just making a note of where all the health boxes are located.
What about being what about being a heart?
A heart?
Not only are you inside a dark area, inside a body, but you've always got to be running.
Oh yeah. You know, that's the thing. So much
And then-
effort.
When you finally, you realise that you're, 93 years old, you're going, do you know what? I just can't. I just can't anymore.
I had a good run.
I'm gonna have to stop.
Time to end it.
Yeah.
There we are. Oh, we're outside. It's my
Okay,
sniper.
hopefully I made some nice comments there about that very, very interesting question.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a random topic of conversation to go towards, but oh god,
An
somebody just shot me.
objective has been uncompleted.
Uncompleted, eh? Yes.
Yeah, so it's where you complete the objective and then it goes back and uncompletes it.
Yes, absolutely. Oh man.
Going outside now into the nice open air with snow everywhere.
Snow, because we're in Norway. Oh, there's a train. Hello.
Snow is for... Oh no, it's not Christmas.
Oh god.
10 seconds. Oh
get to
god,
the
that's
train.
not long at
Oh,
all.
God.
Run. You know what we need here is some dramatic music. So here we go. Dun, 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 dun. See, this is making you be a bit more fast-paced here with
It is
me doing
indeed.
music.
Oh god, 90 seconds to get to train. These guys just constantly respawn.
Oh, sorry,
What
I'll
do we
carry on. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
God,
dun,
let's go.
dun, 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 dun. Is the music speeding up?
do? It's over here.
Quickly.
Quickly.
Quick.
52 health.
Quickly.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it if I get into this thing.
I
Leave
can
these
do it
friends.
too with Can
Yeah.
Do.
Oh, done it. There we are.
Oh, there we go. I think I wet myself.
What? I'm sorry.
There we go.
Wow.
That's what it said. That was one of the
Oh,
subtitles.
right. Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Okay,
it said,
I
think
didn't even
wet
see that.
myself.
I thought you were just saying that out loud. I was like, oh, Phil, what the hell?
Oh, I just thought I'd let you and everyone know that I have wet me. I've done it
dear.
again.
Oh, no. Phil, you need to go to a doctor and get that incontinence checked
I was
out.
No, I was just thinking of the girls from Senran Kagura. So
So you naturally expelled a load of urine. Wow.
exactly. Yes. I went to
That's
go to the
exactly
toilet.
what happens when a chap gets rather hot under the collar, shall we say.
Okay, the turn of this conversation has
know.
gone a bit.
Let's go to the briefing.
Right, there we go. So we've done a mission.
Mission 3 now, Operation Overlord.
Or what should we do? Or should we leave it there? Because I mean, we have done one mission.
Yeah, what we'll do is I'll let the briefing play, and then once we
Right.
get to the next level, we'll save and end it.
Okie dokie.
Yes. Okay, so talking about Operation Overlord.
Oh God.
So we're
That.
going to Normandy, it looks like.
Operation for Normandy. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh look, there's Southampton. I like
Yes.
it about Southampton. Yeah.
This will be the largest amphibious invasion in history, Lieutenant.
D-Day.
It'll be in the group that will lead
D-Day.
the charge. Now, we may have numbers on our side, but
The
we
4th
don't
of
have
June,
experience.
1944.
Most of our troops are fresh out of basic training, and they need true combat
That's
veterans
correct,
like
isn't it?
you.
It's not.
Yeah.
It was the 4th. I thought I was just having a confusion
fourth
between the
or
4th or the
the
6th.
It might have been the 6th, I'm not sure. I'll have to
Yeah.
check.
The
Yeah.
landings will take place across
I thought
five beaches.
you were the World War II buff. What's
I know,
going on?
I thought I was.
Omaha,
But, I'm going to have to, lay down my title now, clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
No, I'm pretty sure it was the 6th, actually, now
Yeah.
that I think about it.
You'll be going ashore at Charlie
But
sector of
that's the
Omaha,
issue,
just
you don't
west of
think.
the dog
I
line.
don't. I'm like a jellyfish, I don't have a brain. Somehow I exist. Yeah.
The Germans
Exactly.
General Red is jellyfish confirmed. Yeah.
Every
Bum, bum,
inch
bum.
Jellyfish masquerading as
machine
human.
guns and artillery.
Oh God, that's not what we
The
want.
place is surrounded by miles of barbed wire and countless minefields. One more thing, Lieutenant. Try to keep in
Oh.
mind that this is the largest and most
There we go. That's a
We're in
nice
the
way
middle
to
of a
end that
briefing right
briefing.
now.
ever attended.
Yes.
And in my experience, whenever things get complicated, things go wrong. But no matter what happens, I believe that with
It says there
soldiers like
you need to
leading the
click
way,
a fire to
we
skip
will
briefing.
prevail.
So you best go out, create a fire, and then click it.
Good luck at Omaha Beach,
Yeah.
Lieutenant.
Set the briefing room on fire. I think he's done. Okay. Okay, so what's it say? Supreme Headquarters Allied Expeditionary Force soldier says an airman of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon the Great Crusade, toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you, in company with our brave allies and brothers in arms on other fronts. You will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, the elimination of Nazi tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe, and security for ourselves in a free world. Your task will not be an easy one. Your enemy is well trained, well equipped, and battle hardened. He will fight savagely, but this is the year 1944. Much has happened since the Nazi triumphs of 1940 to 41. The United Nations have inflicted upon the Germans great defeats in open battle, man to man. Our air offensive has seriously reduced their strength in the air and their capacity to wage war on the ground. Our home fronts have given us an overwhelming superiority in weapons and munitions of war and placed at our disposal great reserves of trained fighting men. The tide has turned. The free men of the world are marching together to victory. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck. Let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking. Signed,
Ooh.
Dwight Eisenhower. Here we are.
I think this definitely be an interesting mission. Yes.
Indeed it will.
There we go.
There we go. June 6th. There we are.
There we go. Well, that's
Yeah.
proved it for us.
Omaha Beach.
Yes.
Okay, right. We need to friggin' save here because I think this is a good place to end it, and we will have an actual. We'll basically carry out the Omaha Beach landings in the
famous landings.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be very interesting.
Indeed.
Who knows?
If I'm not mistaken, Omaha was the one that went a bit pear-shaped for the Americans. If I'm not mistaken,
yes,
it was a bit of a mess. That one it didn't go as smoothly.
Oh,
as the
good.
other ones.
God.
So we're on the lovely one. Yeah. There we go then. Okay. So thank you for joining me then, Phil.
Stoke has been very good. It's been very good and interesting seeing all that. We had a great discussion as well.
Indeed we did. I know. It went in all kinds of very strange directions, I must say. But, that is the beauty of LEGO Talk, when you're trying to concentrate on gameplay and at the same time you're trying to do commentary.
Yeah.
As a result, there's a disconnect between one's brain and one's mouth. But
there's always a disconnect with your brain.
I mean,
it just doesn't function. There
well,
we go.
Joke's on you, because I don't have a brain, because we confirmed earlier that I'm a jellyfish. There we are.
We did confirm that you're a jellyfish. And
Phil.
Some jellyfish have immortality as well.
See? So I'm going to be around forever. Yeah.
Oh my
Isn't
God.
that a nice thought? There we are. Yes, well, it's time for me to go back to drifting in the sea with my stinging tentacles trailing behind me. So thank you then, Phil, once again. And if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links down below, along with a link to my propagandist channel. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe below, share my videos with your friends on social media and all that jazz. But in the meantime, this is Jellyfish signing off. So goodbye, everybody.
And this is and this is Sea Urchin 2 signing off.
Sea Urchin and Jellyfish, yes. We're going to rebrand this whole channel. That's the new names of the channel, everybody. Goodbye, all.
Goodbye.
Right, he's got treasure. Let's just stop talking. Let's just get on with it. We could go right or left. Let's go right. Nope, here he is. This is always one of my favourite boss fights. This was in Rainbow 3. Oh, this was the room he was in with the telescope thing. Okay, stop looking around. Oh god, careful. Shoot him. Oh, careful. Ow. Just freaking hit me. What did he say? God. No. Okay, is he off? He is. Oh, careful. There's some mines behind. Okay, before I move on to another room, I just want to show you something. See that there? That little thing he's got going on there? I believe that's actually a Easter egg